people that compare it to North Korea, there are comparisons, and I'll get to that in a minute, but people compare it to North Korea. North Korea is not running around. They don't have Hezbollah and Hamas and the Houthis and
Right.
all these malign actors around. Now, the one thing that was constraining Iran from really using all these guys to the maximum capability, and they were using them all the time, but they always kept in the back of their head, this is a proxy thing. We need plausible deniability. We can't let them know that it's, there's no direct link between us and the militias in Iraq, say. When the militias in Iraq launches something against U.S. forces, hey, that's not us, that's that militia. Sorry about that. Well, if they have a
Right.
nuclear weapon, the one thing that was keeping them in check was if we took it hard enough, we would just say we're sick of you and we're getting rid of you. Well, if they get a nuclear weapon, we're not going to be able to do that. We're not going to take on a nuclear armed Iran because they can annihilate cities all over the place.
Sure.
And that's why they want the weapon. If you look at North Korea, North Korea is instructive in two ways. For us, North Korea is instructive that if you just sit there and do diplomacy and diplomacy and diplomacy and diplomacy, they got a bomb. We
Right.
never did any kind of military objective in North Korea, and they built a bomb. If you look at it from Iran's side, once North Korea had the bomb, we will never do any kind of midnight hammer against North Korea because they have the bomb. So Iran is sitting there saying, the one way that's the reason they're striving so hard to get this weapon is precisely to protect their own regime. And the reason we don't want them to have a weapon is precisely because if they get it, they'll be a malign actor on the world stage.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these people are part of a death cult, at least the Ayatollah and IRGC and those guys. They believe in that whole 12th Imam thing. So, I mean, they got nothing to lose if they foment nuclear annihilation. And I know some people probably listen and they think, oh, come on, Victoria. No, really. I mean, these are people who believe that stuff. And they're willing to do it to achieve whatever goal that is. What is their goal, Brad Taylor? What is their
Well,
goal?
their goal, I wouldn't say that I mean, there's some extreme religious zealotry going on there, no doubt about it. But I mean, if they truly were a death cult willing to sacrifice themselves, then they would have done it. I mean, you can only be a martyr once. It doesn't matter if you're a martyr with a nuclear bomb or a martyr with a hand grenade. You're still
They
a
got
martyr.
plenty. Don't they have plenty of martyrs out there doing that stuff for them, or they did before Israel got their hands on them? Yes.
Well, not really.